You speak English every day. You work hard to improve. You live in another country. But sometimes you still feel alone. Not because your English is bad, but because language is not everything. There is culture. There are social rules. There are small moments. And sometimes you feel invisible. Today, let's talk about this feeling, the silent loneliness of living abroad. Many people think English is the key. They think better English means better life. Of course, English helps a lot, but it does not solve everything. You can understand the words, but you may not understand the situation. You can answer a question, but you may not know when to speak. You can smile and be polite, but still feel outside the group. I remember my first months abroad. I thought English was my biggest problem, so I studied every day. I watched videos. I repeated sentences. I wrote down new words. And slowly my English improved, but something still felt difficult. At work, people talked very fast. They made jokes. They used cultural references. Everyone laughed, but I did not always understand. I smiled because I wanted to be polite, but inside, I felt far away. This is a very common feeling. Many people do not talk about it because they feel embarrassed. They think, maybe I am the problem. Maybe I am too shy. Maybe my English is not good enough. But that is not always true. Sometimes you are just learning culture. You are learning invisible rules. You are learning how people connect. For example, in some cultures, people speak very directly. In other cultures, people are indirect. In some places, silence is normal. In other places, silence feels strange. In some teams, you must speak quickly. If you wait too long, the topic changes. This can be very frustrating because you know the answer. You have ideas. You want to join the conversation, but the moment disappears. This is not just an English problem. It is a communication problem. It is also an emotional problem. You may ask yourself, why do I still feel lonely? My English is much better now. I can order food. I can answer emails. I can talk to coworkers. So, why do I still feel outside? The answer is simple but deep. Connection takes more than language. It takes time. It takes trust. It takes shared experiences. And it takes emotional safety. When you live abroad, you are not only learning English, you are learning how to be yourself again. In a new language, in a new culture, around new people. That is not easy. So please do not blame yourself. Feeling lonely does not mean you failed. Feeling nervous does not mean you are weak. Feeling different does not mean you do not belong. It means you are adapting. It means you are growing. It means you are between two worlds. One world is your old home. The other world is your new life. And sometimes that space is painful, but it can also become powerful because you understand more than one culture. You can see life from different sides. You can become more patient, more open, and more understanding. Now, let's practice one useful phrase. I am still learning cultural nuances. Repeat after me. I am still learning cultural nuances. This phrase is very useful. It sounds natural. It also sounds mature. You can use it at work. You can use it with friends. It means you are learning, but you are not apologizing too much. Another useful phrase is this. I'm still getting used to it. Repeat after me. I'm still getting used to it. This is simple and natural. You can say this when something is new. For example, I'm still getting used to the culture. I'm still getting used to the accent. I'm still getting used to the workplace. These phrases help you explain yourself without sounding negative. Now, think about your own life. Have you ever felt invisible abroad? Have you ever wanted to speak, but missed the right moment? Have you ever smiled, but felt lonely inside? If yes, you are not alone. Many people feel the same way. They just do not say it out loud. So today, I want you to remember this. Your English does not need to be perfect. Your personality does not need to change. You are allowed to learn slowly. You are allowed to feel uncomfortable. You are allowed to take your time. Living abroad is not only a language journey, it is also an emotional journey. And every small step matters. Every conversation matters. Every mistake matters. Because every mistake teaches you something. One day, you will feel more natural. One day, you will speak more freely. One day, you will find your people. But until then, be kind to yourself. You are doing better than you think. If this message helped you, please subscribe to this channel and leave your like. Also, write a comment below. Have you ever felt lonely abroad? I read every comment. Thank you for listening. See you in the next video.